Anyway, oh my gosh, let's do this. Okay, Zoe Nari is already live. It's already joining us. Already watching this live. Welcome, guys. And T, welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm just trying to put my mic here. You know, I'm always on the go, go, go. That's why I thought I should just come live here instead of pre-recording everything that I'm just about to say. Karen, thank you for joining. Ahmed, thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just give a couple of minutes for other people to join as well, and let's talk. Announcement. I'm excited. You guys should be excited as well, because I'm about to share some good news. Karen, long time, darling, long time. I hope you're doing great. And how's your Sunday, people? I hope your Sunday is really good and everybody's joyful. People went to church, those who worship on Sunday, not Saturday. So yeah, let's just give like maybe an hour. Did I say an hour? A minute. A minute for everybody else to join, and then I will put down the music, and then we can talk, and then you get to hear the announcement and get to ask questions if you have questions. Or I don't know, right? So just let's hold up for just 1 minute and wait for people to come as well, to come and join us. You can share the page, share this live, and let people know that we're live on my page. Exactly. Alrighty, so just 30 seconds now, waiting for more people to come live. And talk, hey, and talk, and come back live here, huh? Oh my gosh, I miss going live a lot. But you already know, I'm always busy, and oh my gosh, so exhausted. But it's worth it. It is actually worth it. So anyway, we can pause this and get about with business. And see if I can actually be seeing the comments from here, because that's kind of too far for me to see. So I'll try and check it out from here. But let's see. Ooh, okay. Zoe says you look so beautiful. Thank you so much, darling. I try. And thank you, Karen. Hey, Han, I'm good. So yeah, everybody who's just joined, thank you so much for joining and for waiting for this announcement. I know I'm crazy, yeah. Hello everyone, it's your girl Amanda Nothando. You already know that, and as you can see on my banner, it says Amanda Nothando, and you're on my page, so you already know that. And I'm with the Amanda Nothando show, those who didn't know and those who just joining, if you've shared the page and people are joining from elsewhere. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. So I'm here today to announce something. I don't know, some of you may be sad, some of you may be okay with it, but I'm excited about it. So I'm here to announce the end of the Amanda Nothando show. However, it is the end of the Amanda Nothando show season 3 only. Because we are here to stay, right? So yeah, the announcement is I am just announcing the end of the Amanda Nothando Show season 3. Yes, I really, really, really. We have to read your banner from. I know. You have to read from from what, from the right, from right, or from the whatever the challenge. But yeah, Zoe, you're so funny. But yeah, so we are actually here to stay, but I think many of you, I had already spoken with a lot of you guys saying, oh yeah, this summer I'm not going on break, because every time I go on break on the summer, because a lot of people are busy in the summer, including myself, because I have events that I MC at. I do red carpet events as well and all that jazz. So I had planned not to go on break, but something is happening behind the scenes. Something bigger is cooking behind the scenes. So it's like, you know what? The team and I were deciding, like, I think we need to take a break, because I'm a guru at posting. I love posting. So some of those things you have to do them behind the scenes, yo. So I was like, I think we need to go on a break and then come back with what we are planning or what's in the pipeline. And it's quite exciting. It's exciting because it's a huge change for the Amanda Nothando Show, and for myself and for the viewers as well. But it's a good change. It's beyond me. It's beyond my own abilities. It's bigger than me. But I know God's got this. And He's the one that opened the door, right? So I am excited for that and looking forward to that. So guys, you can still. I'll let you know when we're coming back by the end of this. Live. So you're already seeing that we've already started rebranding everything, rebranding from my company logo, which is Monumental Arts Network, and Amanda Nothando Show being a project under Monumental Arts Network. So it's just it's a lot, and I'm excited. I never thought I would actually be talking about season 4. To be honest, I never thought I would be actually talking about season 4 and how fast season 3 went by. And even when I was doing my thanks, writing all my thanks and everything, I had to write it down, guys. I have to write it down. I don't want to forget anybody. I do not want to forget anybody, because had it not been for everybody who was a part of this show, especially this season, we wouldn't be talking about season 4. You know what I mean? And we wouldn't be talking about, I know I have guests who are supposed to be coming here and we're ready for it and everything, in as much as we didn't put dates because of the changes that were happening behind the scenes and everything. But I would rather you come here when everything is top notch, guys. Like, quality is, to me, I'm a perfectionist. Yes, you've seen where I've started. My first banner, I did it myself. And to the point that where I'm like, okay guys, now I need to rebrand and I need to have like my name, like, it's all about rebranding and enjoying what you do, right? So anyway, so rebranding is where it all started. Well, that's where we've started now, and a whole lot of things that are happening, and yeah, look forward to that. So right now I am just gonna do a shout out and a huge thank you to all the amazing guests that came on the Amanda Nothando Show, guys. Like, I was laughing the whole time. Everybody who knows that I love laughing, yeah, I do love laughing, but all my guests were so hilarious. Like, they were so funny, and they just made my every episode that I had them on the show. So first of all, if you've watched from get-go, especially season 3, I know some people started watching season 3 maybe from season 2, and some people from day 1, and thank you so much those who started watching from day 1 and still loyal to the channel and the show and just everything that I do on my work. And so the first episode where I had Artie Vemakwatra, the amazing Artie Vemakwatra, who came to tell us about being in business as a woman. She's always been in business and grew up in a household filled with businesses and stuff like that. And her new app that launched, if you didn't watch that episode and want to know more about how to launch a business, what to do with businesses, go and watch episode 1 of season 3 of the Amanda Nothando Show channel on YouTube, and you get to learn about Artie and get to know who Artie is here in Edmonton, and also teaching us about the coffee of encouragement, how we can be so kind to a total stranger in a coffee shop, in Tim Hortons, in Starbucks, anywhere, everywhere. So it was just quite encouraging. That was another one of the encouraging episodes that I had to do this season, and it was really, really amazing. So another huge thank you goes to Pam Azanabo, like the CEO of the beautiful, remember the last time, like on that episode when we were trying to pronounce her company name, Lashex Lashes? Yes, and we did a giveaway, and Yolene got to win those lashes. I think it was Yolene and somebody else. 2 people got to win the lashes. We did a giveaway and all that jazz. It was a fun-filled episode because, you know, beauty. Who doesn't love beauty? I know right now I'm not wearing lashes because guess what? I'm enjoying natural beauty lately, so I just do my lips and my eyebrows and my mascara. I was about to say my lashes, but my lashes means wearing my lashes. But but I am enjoying being more on the natural side. But then I know sometimes being on screen, you have to be extraordinary. You have to have all those lashes, the blush, the contour, the highlight, and all that jazz. But it's too heavy for the skin, guys. It is too heavy, or maybe it's because I've been doing it for a whole long time. So yes, that on its own, we got to work with Pam coming with the lashes, and it was so amazing because there's such good quality lashes, and I still have mine, guys. I still have mine, but I still need more because, you know, you need to spice up your life a little bit, spice up your eyes in this case, with different styles of lashes. So another huge thank you goes to Naringa Bask. Oh my gosh, she was amazing. And for somebody who didn't know how to speak English and being able to come and speak to everybody, she wasn't confident to say, oh my gosh, Amanda, I don't know what I'm gonna say on your show because I don't think people understand my English. I'm like, if I can understand you, then the next person can understand you, right? And it was such a pleasure having her here, and she's a photographer here in Edmonton, amazing photographer, woman photographer too, for that matter. Like, women are coming up, yo. I think you saw my post, my last post, which was so interesting, how Avengers kind of caught my attention. Well, Avengers always catches my attention, but this time they had a scene where women were just an army, and it was so amazing. And me being loud, yo, hey! Me, I was screaming in the theater. People were like, they didn't go shh. No, they didn't. Not this time. But people already know I'm always up. They always shushing me in the theater, yeah, because I'm always loud. So if you want to go with Amanda, brace yourself and wait for that. So Naringa, thank you so much for being on the show. And moving forward, I have the amazing Amerant. Amerant? How do you pronounce it? It's French. Amerant. Amerant. Yes. I got it. Ngalula, the bold young activist in the making. Guys, you need to look out for Amerant. She is Amy, actually, if you cannot pronounce it. Her shortcut is Amy. And she has a podcast that's coming up. Oh my gosh. You need to listen to it. And we're just look for Amy, or even go on the Amanda Nothando show episode 4, and there's all her details are there, so you can follow her, see what she does. Oh, young activist in the making. How young is she? She is really young, I think in her early 20s, and she's really doing amazing here in Edmonton. And we need young people in Edmonton here to come up, to rise up in the arts industry and talk about life in general. And one thing I got to learn about her that I think many of you also didn't know is that there's a term called colorism that exists in this world, right? So it was one of those we can learn from young people. Us being adults does not mean we know it all. Young people know even better because this generation is growing up real quick and real fast. So I was like, oh, okay. No, I understand why you want to be an activist, right? And she's so amazing, and she's a wonderful photographer as well, which is so great. So next, my vibrant, amazing photographer. All those pictures that you see on YouTube, me pausing, me looking all crazy and young and all that, you know, just popping and twerking on my pictures, and looking bomb since 2017. Actually, since I started the talk show, she's been my photographer every year. And I got the opportunity to sit down with her here, and because her energy is just amazing. Her energy just syncs with Amanda's energy, guys. I mean, you already know who I'm about to talk about. Yeah, I don't know if she's live right now, but yes, a huge shout out and thank you to Miss Audrey French, my most vibrant, amazing photographer. And she's also a YouTuber in the beauty community YouTuber, and she collaborates with a whole lot of people. You guys want to watch her channel on YouTube. She's amazing. She makes me laugh. Like, she's so energetic. It's just amazing. It's unbelievable. I love her. And then now moving forward to another shout out and another thank you to Ombeni Katige. Okay, for those who don't even know how to pronounce Ombeni, he just goes by Ben Kazi. Exactly. So just to make it easy for you, Ben is like an Edmonton-based screenwriter and LA award-winning editor. Exactly. Yes. Surround yourself with these big guys. Surround yourself with big people, and you learn from them, right? You learn from them. He was an amazing guest as well here. So hilarious because he's French, right? Oh, and also, okay, fine. So one thing I was intrigued by Ben was the whole idea that he is Congolese originally, but also grew up in Southern Africa. Well, he's traveled around the world, but grew up in Southern Africa, so he can also speak Zulu, which I could actually speak with him. I could actually speak Zulu with him because of the other side of me, because I'm bilingual, so I can actually communicate with people who speak Zulu. And it was so amazing. He was so hilarious. And he speaks French, and it was just a lot of accents out there coming out of his mouth. And it was so beautiful. It was cute. But he's an amazing filmmaker here in Edmonton, and I don't know if I should announce this. Something is happening in summer. So I have lots of projects happening in summer, to the point that I'm like, you know what? Sometimes I find it's always good to serve others and learn from that before you can say, oh my gosh, my show is the one that comes first. Well, for your show to become first, you have to go in the backseat, learn from others, and then come first. So yeah. So I have a project that I'm going to be working with him this summer, and I look forward to that because most of you already know that I am a film lover. And so we're looking forward to a film that we're going to be working together on this summer, and no, actually in the fall. But we're preparing for it in the summer, so we're looking forward to that. And Ben, thank you so much for coming on the show. My next guest who was on the show, Jasmine Duncan. Oh my gosh, it's super amazing. I had to have this lady on the show because as a single parent with 3 kids, I was like, holy Jesus. And you're a CEO of a company called Single Parent Event, SP Events. Amazing Jasmine Duncan. She's so good. She's amazing. She's lovely. And I was like, you know what? I need to have you here and tell us how you do it. How do you do it with 3 kids? Only to find out that even her kids own their own businesses. And I'm not talking about kids who are like, what, in their teens, 20s? No. Start from 8, going up somewhere there. I was like, holy, okay, look at you, mommy. And that was so amazing and empowering. And imagine, so a line of 3 girls plus a woman, the mom. Look at that. What a powerful force, right? So I was like, wow, okay, you need to come here. And if you didn't watch the episode, still go back on my channel, and hers is episode 7, Jasmine Duncan with SP Events. Thank you, Jasmine, for coming on the show. It was such an honor to have you here. And for everybody who is coming on, thank you so much for watching. Chad, Sheila, something about colorism. Yeah, okay, come and watch. Oh yes, please. Call people to come and watch. What is the name of the business again? I missed it. Okay, Zoe, for those who've missed it, it's called SP Events, and she has she collaborates with a lot of business people here in Edmonton to help them organize the events. She's an events planner per se. Right? She's an events planner and she's really good at her job. That's one thing I can tell you for sure. And she's amazing. She's patient with people and she really does an amazing job. So look for SP Events. It's also on Facebook. All her details are on my YouTube channel, where you can find her handles, where you can find her on Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, she's on Facebook, Instagram. I'm not too sure if she's on Twitter, but I am for sure that she is on Facebook and Instagram, and she's really good at her job of event planning. So I hope everybody caught that. Zoe, I hope you got that. So episode number 8, we had the adorable boy band here in Edmonton. We had an amazing boy band, young kids here in Edmonton who are representing Edmonton around the world. They've been on Ellen DeGeneres' show, they've been with Steve Harvey at the Apollo Theater, and they're touring around the world, bringing joy to the world with their music and just ministering through music, right? And you already know who I'm talking about if you already watched the season, and if you already follow them, because they're so amazing and they're good artists. And they're the Melisses were brothers. They were so amazing. It was so sweet, like having kids on the show. And I was like, oh, they're so cute. And having to sing on the show as well, and to hear the amazing voices. And they sound like the Jackson 5. It was so unbelievable and amazing at the same time, because I am a huge fan of the Jackson 5. Just the Jackson family, Michael Jackson, the late Michael Jackson, may so rest in peace, Janet Jackson, everybody, and the Jackson 5 as a whole, the Jacksons with the Randy, Marlon, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, everybody. Yeah, it was just, they're so amazing. And they got to sing on the show. It was a Christmas special, and they got to sing a carol, and it was so amazing. I really, really loved them. And thank you so much for coming on the show, the Melisses were brothers. You were so, so amazing. So as comments come in, Chad says you're doing a great job, and you're doing a good and great show there. Thank you so much, Chad. And thank you for the support and for the love. It's not easy, I can tell you that for sure. It's a ton of sleepless nights, having a full-time job and having a hustle, so you also need to sleep, but then at the same time you really do not need to sleep, because guess what? Nobody's gonna do the work for you. So it's a ton of sleepless nights, and it's worth it though. I can tell you it's really, really worth it. And because I love what I do, I love connecting with people, I love meeting new people and just motivating other people out there. I enjoy having people to come and share their stories, to share their businesses, to share their passions and everything, because you never know who you're motivating out there, you never know who you're uplifting out there, right? And who might be inspired, somebody who was actually trying to figure out, how am I supposed to do this? And maybe just one person who comes here will be able to give that answer, right? So that's how I started my show. I'm like, you know what, we need to motivate each other and get to hear the successes and the failures, and the struggles that we go through, because it doesn't come easy. And even just having this, it didn't even come easy. It's just a lot, and you learn a lot along the way, and it's so amazing. And Yolene says, oh my god, your sister, welcome back. It's actually a goodbye, Yolene. I'm so sorry, it's actually a goodbye. I'm just taking a break here. I am taking a break to revamp the show. Lots of amazing things coming up, so I'm trying to contain the excitement. I'm trying because me, I'm so quick at posting, like, look at this is happening, and everybody likes to share the good news that's happening in their businesses, in their lives, and everything that's happening in their life, right? So it's just one of those, like, okay, team, I think I need to take a break and then see how we can structure the change, how we can structure everything, and just the glimpse of, being told, oh yeah, Amanda, you're gonna have to get up. I don't want to see you sitting. I want to see you walking on your show. And I'm like, okay. So it's just one of those, we're trying to see the strategies, the structures and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better, guys. It is actually gonna be better. So I'm getting I'm getting excited. And then Sharon is like, are you pregnant? I wish I was pregnant, but not quite, really, not now, because I'm almost at a point where I can say I wish I could be pregnant right now. Yeah, because I kind of don't want to stop where I'm at right now. So hold up on that one. So you're saying, is that the big news? No, not really. The big news is I am getting excited. I'm just getting excited and just giving thanks to everybody who was a part of this show, this episode. And just, it's a season finale. And normally some of my season finales I have guests over. But then I was like, you know what? I want this season finale to be a different season finale and have me thank all my guests that have been here in this season. And I think my first episode, my first season as well, I had me alone here, thanking everybody and everything. But yeah, and just to say, just to do a summary of what my guests do, and so they can, if they missed watching your episodes, they can go and watch it on my channel and all that jazz. So that's the main reason. That's the announcement. So don't worry, I'm still here to stay. Or maybe when I get pregnant, I can still do the show when I'm pregnant. So hold up. So next, we went to the boy band. We ended on the boy band. The boy band was so amazing, and I still see comments coming in. Lovely, and Chad is laughing. I know you're laughing at the whole pregnancy question, right? Which is so funny. And Yolene, if you're going on a world tour, take me with you because we will miss you. Guess what? When we do a world tour, thank you so much for the huge wish. I love that because we are actually going to do a tour. Okay, that's the reason why I need to just go on break, because I don't need to be telling you guys all these things. So you won't miss me, trust me, because we will be airing on television and live and all that jazz. So yeah, even if you want to come, we'll take you with us, but you'll definitely not miss us because we'll still be in the public eye. We will make sure we're still in the public eye. So it's fun stuff, guys. Like, you want me to spill the beans? No. Okay, guys, let's get back to the thanks and the shout outs here so that we don't talk about what's coming in season 4, guys. Okay, so my next thanks and shout out goes to Florence Murota, my amazing sister. I know, I just had to yell so that I can just get my mind off of the excitement. Florence Murota, the amazing, oh my gosh, she's such a sweetheart. She is one person who's also actually helping me grow and helping me with everything else that's happening here behind the scenes here and rebranding and all that jazz. Not forgetting, shout out to Starbucks, who's also been amazing, helping me with rebranding too. Yeah, especially this. Yeah, so Starbucks, oh my god, Starbucks is such an amazing guy. And you know, sometimes you need people like him in life to direct you, to help you actually, because if you say direct, God is the only person who can direct our footsteps. But he's been such an amazing person and helping me with the bit, because he's been in business for quite a long time and giving me strategies and telling me, Amanda, play your card like this, do it like this, do it like that. And I'm super grateful for him, for people like him, people like Florence, you know, really amazing people. And always surround yourself with people who grow you, or people who make you become a better person, instead of talking you down, instead of telling you can't do this, or Amanda, you're too out there, you're too, you know. And you don't want people like that. You need people who are gonna say, Amanda, how best can we improve your show? How best can we do this together? Or can we help you? You know what I mean? And I'm so grateful for people like that. And I see a ton of comments coming in. The suspense was, oh yes, suspense. Yes. That's the whole point. Suspense. Hallelujah. Sometimes I also just recently just spoke with a wonderful friend, Tongai Chirisa, and he was also off social media. And when I spoke with him, I was like, you know what, sometimes God needs to work on you behind the scenes, you know. And it's one I take advice a lot, especially from people, prominent people out there. And when they tell you some things have to happen behind the scenes, sometimes it is what it is. It is supposed to happen behind the scenes. So just brace yourself, be patient, my dear. I am also trying to be patient. People know that I'm not a patient person. When I want things done, I want them done right there and there right now. So so yes, be patient. Help me be patient as well. And Meshuli, thank you so much. Great show. Just the banner, it reads from the left to the right. I'm so sorry. Yes, I didn't even turn the mirror. I didn't mirror it around. Didn't mirror my phone around. But don't worry, you'll see everything once it's done. Like, this is just the beginning. This is just, you know, we're just starting to rebrand and everything, and we're gonna do the official comeback. So you're gonna see everything, and hopefully an official party. I know we've never celebrated the Amanda Nothando show, right? And we're now in season 4. Can you believe that? So definitely we're gonna have to celebrate. And thank you everybody who's been supporting and watching. And who else? People like Sheila Curiosity killed Makiti Zoe. She is killing us softly. Oh my gosh! I guess I'm doing a good job. I am actually doing a good job then, because you know me, I'm not good at keeping some of these secrets. I am trying to hold it in. So the suspense, Yolene, how many chances do we get to guess? And then we do a giveaway, right? Of course, actually, Guys, okay. Okay, let me try and keep quiet. Okay, Rapson is saying suspense, and when I want an announcement, I need it now. Okay, Rapson, okay, you actually missed the announcement. The announcement is the Amanda Nothando show is going on break. That's the announcement. That this is the season finale. This is the season finale, and actually, do you mind holding in your suspense while I get my charger for my laptop? I forgot to charge my laptop. I thought it was gonna stay for long, but I don't want it to turn off because these comments are so hilarious. And tell me your comments. Give me your comments. Let's see, like, your curiosity. I am also curious to see how the turnout will be, guys. I can be so excited, but then the turnout may be, opposite of what I expect. But just give me a second. I'll be right back. I am back. Yes, I am back. I'm sorry about that. It was just a second. Sorry about that. Let's see. Who else? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry if I missed some of the comments that are already down, but let me take her. You're lit. Now you're starting with this whole coffee of encouragement before I even get to you. Like, I'm about to give you a shout out and a huge thank you, and you want to bribe me with the coffee of encouragement? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me take her for coffee of encouragement and encourage her to tell us. That's what coffee of encouragement is all about. No, darling, this time I am trying to zip it. I am so trying hard. And Robson is saying what? No, Robson, like, I have to take a break. Like, what's been planned behind the scenes does not require me to be not, it doesn't require me, but then I think I love planning. I love planning, and I would love my focus to be on that. But then still I will be vlogging a lot because we're gonna be having a ton of events, like bigger events, not just Edmonton planned, but yeah, just hold on for that, guys. So I will still be vlogging, but I'm just saying with the show, it's because we're just trying to make a couple of changes. And yeah, so those changes require us to kind of take a break and think of how we're going to strategize, how we're going to change everything. And also your suggestions would be greatly appreciated. You can put in your suggestions, and we'll consider that. We'll definitely consider that, because it's about you guys as well, right? What you guys want to see on the show, who you guys want to see on the show, and how best we can have them on the show, right? And Carolee, thank you for joining. It's like, hey Miss C. No, it's not hey Miss C, remember? Because I'm peeling, but yeah, it's okay. So anyway, let's just get about with the thanks and the shout out, and then we can just ask questions after we're done here. You can ask questions, and then let's see if I can answer them, but we're not going to talk about the changes. Please don't even try and persuade me to say that. So we were on Florence, who is the amazing qualified insolvency counselor, who came to teach us about financial stability, our finances, how we can manage our finances. And you do not want to miss that episode, because guys, not a lot of people know how to manage their finances, and especially people especially in their 20s. Like, you tend to get too excited in your 20s and get in so much debt, and you're thinking, oh yeah, being in debt is a cool thing, I want people to see me that I have this and I have that. But you get to learn from that, because you learn a lot from it, because being in debt, yes, it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time if you cannot maintain it, right? If you cannot manage it and everything. So she teaches us on how to manage our finances, and her episode is episode 9 of this season. And so on episode 10, we had Sherry come over, the amazing Edmonton artist, who came to share her story from the past. She came to share her story from her past, which actually was so interesting because it was a dark past. It was a dark, scary past. It was on CBC, so I had to have her come here and talk about it, and how she changed. She didn't allow that situation to make her bitter, angry. Well, obviously at the moment she was bitter and angry and everything, but she was bitter and angry and everything, but then she had to make a choice. She had to make a choice to either stay in that sobbing situation, or to say, you know what, I'm gonna pick myself, figure out what I want to do, and be me, do me, heal first, and then do what I've been called to do. And she's now an amazing artist, and she has wonderful paintings here in Edmonton, and she sells at the art gallery, displays there and stuff like that. You might want to go and see her work, and more details you can even see them on my channel, episode 10 with Sherry. And so episode 11, we had the amazing filmmaker here in Edmonton, upcoming filmmaker. Like, this guy is not stopping, guys. This guy is going. He's got so many movies coming up, and he's a screenwriter. And I am so excited to say I am going to be part of his movie this summer, and I have a role. I have a role in his movie this summer, and I'm so excited about that. So like I was saying, for me, for the Amanda Nothando show to come out so great, I need to put it on hold, work on other projects, at the same time give a close eye to the change that I want to put there, instead of doing 25 million things at the same time. And being a part of a movie is quite exciting, because it's stuff that I love, it's stuff that I went to school for, and it's stuff that I'm so excited to be a part of and look forward to in the future. So look out for, also you can watch his movie actually that just came out. He premiered it twice now. I don't know if he's going to premiere it again, or it's now showing regularly in the theater, not the Cineplex, but I forgot the name of the theater. And it's called Hotbox. Oh my gosh, it's so hilarious. It's a comedy, and it's so hilarious. You do not want to miss that one. You might want to go and watch it. And I think there's a trailer on YouTube. So go and look for Brandon Reines. He's an amazing comic writer, screenwriter, and editor. Like, he's good, man. I mean, I don't know if he's an editor, but he is actually an editor. He's a filmmaker. Let's just put it that way, because if you're a filmmaker, you can do a whole lot in the industry, right? So Brandon Reines. So his episode was episode 11, and he got to sit down with us, tell us his writing, how he got to do it full time. Imagine, sometimes God gets to say, you know what, I've been telling you to do this for the longest time, but if you're not listening, I'm gonna get you laid off so you can focus on this. That's exactly what happened to him, and he's like full in now, and now he's got a deal with a publishing company in the UK, I think. Yes, we spoke about it on the episode, so you might want to watch it and get to know more of what he's doing in Edmonton. And so my next guest was the one that's actually commenting a lot here. Yolene Naidu. Oh my gosh, I love Yolene. Yolene is so amazing. Actually, and then now she comments, she's like, we love you. We know you're going to come back with a bang, and we will be here waiting to be inspired again by you. Oh, thank you so much, Yolene, and a huge shout out and thank you for coming on the show, Yolene. Like, you're so amazing. And I even tell you that I wish they could give people titles for about 5 years. You being Mrs. Galaxy, and the work that you do in Edmonton, the charity, the giving back that you do is so amazing. Oh my gosh, this girl has a heart of gold. Like, it's huge, and she's so amazing. She got to introduce us to new people, the pregnancy care center, and she just gives back. And that's one thing I like about her. She's Mrs. Galaxy Edmonton, and she was amazing coming here. She was so hilarious too. She is so funny. I love her. And more comments coming in, and Caroline is like, oh, you're my hero. Thank you so much, Carolee. And Sharon, thank you so much. Love the hair. I love it too. Thank you. She's such a sweetheart. I love her to bits. Yolene, see, I'm not the only one, yo. Like, you change people's lives out there. If you don't know about it, here's me telling you what I have just seen, and we just pray you continue doing what you're doing. Even the coffee of encouragement, you partnering up with RT, it's just an amazing thing, because some people, we come here, a lot of us are immigrants, right? A lot of us are immigrants, and some people come with our families, and you end up getting depressed, and depression is real. Like, mental health is real. People don't take that seriously. And when somebody just comes up to you while you're sitting by yourself and you're saying, you know what, I don't know who to talk to, and you're just coming with, okay, coffee of encouragement, my name is Yolene, what do you do? Or, let's talk, let's do this. It's so amazing, and it makes somebody feel, that at least there are people out there, people who care, right? Which is so amazing. And it's just like, oh, you're so cute, thank you, you're welcome. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead. So my next guest, Yolene. If you want to know more about Yolene or haven't seen Yolene, go on episode 12 of season 3. get to see her, get to see how amazing she is. And yeah, and enjoy the episode. It was so much fun. And so on episode 13, I had the amazing talented author with his first book here in Edmonton. Yes, I know you've been hearing women here. I also had men. Yes. Oh, and Brandon. I know Brandon. Yeah, Brandon and what's his name? And Ben. Yeah, they were there. But I only had a couple of, just 3 guys this episode. I mean, this season. But yeah, it was so amazing to have them too. And Vusa is an author and poet who wrote an amazing book, different style of writing. And that's one thing I like about, like, writing and being an author. You have to be creative, like, in every way, because everybody's trying to write a book. Everybody is trying to write something out there to just say their story, right? And his book is just so different on so many levels, because he wrote it from a boxer's point of view type of thing, like a boxer style, if I should put it that way, not point of view. It was a boxer style, and it was so pleasant to read and a fun, quick read. And it was relatable, if I should put it that way, because we all come from family, we all come from different cultures, but most of us, we have people telling us, this is what you need to do, you're gonna have to study this because this is gonna give you money. But then, is it what we really love? Is it what we want to do at the end of the day, right? And him saying, you know what, I'm tired of accounts. Like, accounts wasn't my first love in the first place. I'm gonna write a book, I am gonna inspire people, I'm gonna motivate people. And he's actually doing that, and he's coming out of his comfort zone to do what he loves now, which is so amazing. And then T is like, oh, you're doing a great job, Amanda. You're Edmonton's #1. Thank you so much. Yes, T, you always encourage me, and I'm so super grateful for you and everything that you do. You're one of the people who making me grow here, and it's so amazing that how you meet people, and that was through Yolene too. Like, you see, Yolene like links up people. Yolene just, she's just amazing, and I'm super grateful for that. And then it's always like she needs her own coffee of encouragement. Yolene, you're a superstar. And T, okay, greeting T right there. So let's move along. And Vusa's episode was episode 13 for those who missed that. And episode 14, a huge shout out and a huge thank you to one of the most funniest people in this community, if I should put it that way, in this city. I got to sit down with Osses, Eweka Smith. She was so joyful and funny, and she's the founder and producer of the Edmonton Natural Hair Show. You might wanna, those who haven't been to the Natural Hair Show, oh my gosh, they're actually going bigger. They becoming bigger, and they have a documentary that's coming up. You do not want to miss that one. It's called Kinks and Curls or something along those lines, and she's doing amazing here in Edmonton, and she has a ton of backup, including my backup. So I was so joyful to have her here. It was such a pleasure to have her and to talk with her and to laugh my lungs out. We had a good time when she was here. And so moving forward, episode 15, I had Crystal, my amazing friend, co-worker at work, and a very talented blogger of beauty in life. She came here to tell us about her story, how she went through abuse, how she thought she wasn't good enough because of the abuse that she went to, domestic violence, and how she thought she was a nobody because of what she had gone through. Just saying her story was like, whoa. I know a lot of people go through abuse. Most women go through abuse, even men to go through abuse. I get that, but hearing somebody else's story is, oh my gosh, you actually end up saying, you know what, I think my story is way better than somebody else is going through worse, right? And you get to hear their story and you're like, whoa, how did you survive that? But then again, God does not give you what you cannot handle. That's what you learn from all these different situations and different stories that we hear here in Edmonton or even anywhere around the world. Like, abuse is real, and say no to domestic violence. Love each other. Okay? Love each other. And yeah, just love each other and just learn to respect each other. Yes, I may not be a guru at these relationships and all that jazz, but I think the most important thing is to respect one another and to just love each other and to just love our imperfections, because nobody's perfect. and yeah, just love each other. So her blog is mainly about her life story, and what she's been through and how she healed, and just to motivate and inspire other people. It's really inspiring. It's an inspiring blog. You might want to go and watch it. I mean, go and read it. And it's called Beauty in Life. And that was episode 15 with Crystal. So if you haven't watched that episode, you can go and watch it, those who want to know more about Crystal and who she is. So my next episode was episode 16. You guys, you see, I thought I did nothing in this episode, but I'm still going. I'm still talking. And another huge thank you and shout out goes to Alison Clark. She's an amazing, talented author. I don't even know how to begin to describe her. And she's a 2-time cancer survivor, which a lot of you already know that I'm so passionate about cancer, because my dad died of cancer, my grandma as well died of cancer. And so it's something that's really close to my heart. I'm passionate about that, and it was, you know, it was so inspiring to have and tell us how much what got her to start writing her books, of which she is like, when I mean books, I don't mean a book. I said books. And I think she's got right now, I actually have 4 of her books, and goes on to talk about how the first thing I even asked was like, how did you do it? She's like, I think it was not done with me. God was not done with me. For me to survive cancer the second time, I was like, I am going to do something about this. And hence the reason why I'm writing, hence the reason why I'm doing this. And she tours with a book signing and all that jazz. And I was like, oh, look at that, look at that. But yeah, so if you want to hear her story, more about her books, about how she survived her cancer, about her going back to school as well after everything. It's never too late to go back to school. People think, oh, I'm too old to go to school. It's never too late. You can go to school anytime, even at 90. You can go to school as long as if you don't have dementia, Alzheimer's and all that jazz, you can still go back to school. And so yeah, she's an amazing author, and it's fiction, the genre of the books. They're more fiction, fantasy, and all that jazz. Are really good, and she's a good writer. And then now, here we go. Look at this next person. Who is this next person? Busy commenting 25 million times here. Huh? Are you still there, Zoe? Okay, so my next episode was with Zoe Nari, the amazing, joyful CEO here in Edmonton. Like, she's so amazing. She's so hilarious. Like, even I had to, when we started our episode, like, when I was editing that episode, I was like, you know what? I really need to put the moment that we're actually being goofy. Like, that was the first thing that I put, like, the beginning. Normally I do it at the end of the show, but I did it at the beginning of the show, and it was so hilarious because she was just making me laugh and nervous at the same time. Can you believe that? Can you believe Amanda being nervous? That's exactly what was happening right there, because Zoe was just making me laugh right there. So did you call me? Did you call my name? Yes, I called your name. I said Zoe Naria. So yeah, she is such an amazing, she's a sweetheart, amazing, joyful person. And she's the CEO of Authentic Backyard Safaris, guys. You want to watch that episode, and it's episode 17, where she talks about, so another thing, something that's funny that intrigued me about this girl. I'm thinking, AB safaris, like, I see safaris, yes, AB, my first thought was better, but only to, it's Authentic Backyard. I was like, but still, safaris in Canada, like, why would you talk about safaris in Canada? That's what makes you different. Like, that's what makes her different, which was so hilarious. I was like, I need to hear more about this, right? Like, safaris in Canada, but what she does is booking people to get to see Africa. The beautiful Africa, instead of seeing the Africa that we see on World Vision, or how they portray Africa to be a continent filled with poverty and no food, no water. Guys, Africa's beautiful. It's the same as here in North America. We also have areas where like that, but they don't show that, right? They show, the tall high-rise apartments, buildings, all that jazz, but why don't you show the bad side as well, right? The same way you portray Africa, but then that's where Zoe comes in to say, you know what, guys, Africa's beautiful. We have safaris. We have, where you can stargaze while you're sleeping. I was looking at that, I was like, what? Okay, yeah, I come from Africa, but I don't know if I can stargaze all night with the wildlife, with the lions and all that jazz, right? So it's quite interesting when she came on the show telling us more about what she does. And that episode is one of the longest episodes, if I'm not mistaken. It's almost an hour, and where you get to learn, it's so informative, educational, and everything. So you might want to watch that and follow her on her social media and get to see more of what she does and support her. And her episode is episode 17 once again. So last but not least, finally we get to the end of this shout outs, guys. So Zoe, yes, we can hear you, Zoe. Oh my god, she said action. Yeah. Yes, I said action. She said action. Yeah, God, you're so funny. So anyway, last but not least, my last guest of this season was Trish Wayne, amazing director. She's the executive director of the Pregnancy Care Center, who came to share with us about what the Pregnancy Care Center is all about. And it's so amazing that the center has been open for a long time, but not a lot of people knew about it. So I was like, you know what? This gotta be known. So we're gonna go public with this. You're gonna have to come on my show. We're gonna have to make the world know what the Pregnancy Care Center is all about. How you guys help people who are thinking of aborting, adopting, giving away their children, and those who've actually gone through abortion, how they can be helped to go past the trauma, because she also had a story to tell how she went through abortion as well, but she had nobody to talk to about it, and she was drowning inside, and that's how her passion came out. And you see how God uses people. Sometimes some of the situations say, oh, why me, God? No, it's not why me, it's thank you, Lord, that you chose me, right? It may not be easy to say at that moment because it'll be painful, right? But once you come out of it and you're like, whoa, I am glad it happened to me. It wasn't easy, it wasn't beautiful, but I am glad it happened to me, and I get to help other people through my own situation, through my own experience. And it was such a pleasure to have Trish on the show to talk about her past, what she went through, her story, and how she is now the executive director of the Pregnancy Care Center and how she gets to help other people. So if you missed that episode, you can go and watch it on my channel on episode 18 of this season. So yeah, that was it actually for the pre-recorded shout out and thank yous. But those who actually kept following, there's a moment where I kind of took a break from the pre-recorded scenes and we did live interviews internationally, and we went live on IG and we got to talk to a couple of people who are doing stuff out there, who at the moment we don't have the opportunity or the funds to have them come on the show, or for us to fly there to go and talk to them face to face, because that's what I love doing the most compared to just being live and just interviewing online, right? So we had our live series internationally, so huge thanks and shout out to the first person that I got to interview, my amazing friend Olivia with Leave Hans, who she got to talk about God being first and business being next, because we're in the group called God First, Business Next, and just talking more about that. So you don't want to miss that episode. Go on my channel. If you go on live joyful interviews, you will see all that, and she's so hilarious, she's amazing. And my other shout out and thank you goes to one of my close friends, Shingi Fundira. She's also based in UK. Oh yeah, Olivia is also based in UK, and Shingi is based in UK as well. She is the founder of the life series, and she says it like it is life. You better deal with what life hits at you. How you get up is what's important, not you just sobbing and sitting and saying, oh my gosh, why did this happen to me? This is life, right? And Shingi is so amazing. She just tells it like it is, and we just have to embrace our hurts and move on, dust ourselves up and move on, right? And yeah, she is the CEO of the live series. Her episode is also on the live series channel, on the live series playlist, so you can go and watch it on my channel. And also we had the amazing talented Zimbabwean rapper, all those who know 10 Diamond. I got to interview 10. He's amazing. He was so amazing. He was so hilarious actually. But got to interview him twice. That's the thing. It was so funny. It was so hilarious. But it was a pleasure having him on one of my live interviews, and him talking about he was talking about his writing, how what inspires his writing and what he's been through, because everybody, guys, people out there we're broken. A lot of people are broken, and it's only a matter of us healing and getting and picking ourselves and say, you know what, I need to get up and do something about what I'm going through, and just, and motivate the next person. And he's very influential on social media, and you might want to follow him on Instagram. He's mainly on Instagram, goes live every time on Instagram and with people, and he's so good, and he's doing amazing things in Africa. He's based in Zimbabwe. So also I got to I got to interview the talented comedian who's based in UK as well, Mr. Lorraine. Yes, I got a lot of people commenting saying, how can you say Mr. like Mr. Lorraine? Yes, her name is Mr. Lorraine. Her name is Mr. Lorraine, because she has a very, 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 very unique, deep voice, and for a woman. So, and she had to go through a whole lot of people saying, are you really a woman? Or we can't help you on the phone, customer service at the bank and whatever. We can't help you on the phone because we need the owner of the account because you don't sound like a woman. So she's kind of taking that to her advantage now and doing comedy, and promises us to see her in Hollywood with Ellen and them. And she's so excited about everything that she is actually planning on doing, and that she's also done a TED Talk, a small TED Talk, and she's planning on a bigger one. That's what she said. I'm not the one that's saying it's small. That's what she said. She didn't think people would actually engage, or be a part of it. But when she saw that, she's like, why was I afraid to go for the bigger TED Talk? So we look forward to her being on the bigger TED Talk, and with a bigger audience. So it was so lovely to interview her and just have her on the show and have her do her jokes and all that jazz. So you can find her on the live series on my channel. And so lastly, I got to sit down and talk to another fellow talk show host who is in the States, she's so hilarious. She is okay, when you see me laughing, it's because I'm thinking about everything that happened on that episode where she was talking about her talk show, who she is. Her name is Patrice Francoise, and who she is, why she does her show, and it's about I want a man, she wants a man, and how everybody can find love, and in a very funny way. It was so funny, and she is really funny. If you watch her talk show, I was like, you know what, I have to reach out to this lady and I want to collaborate with her. And so I got to reach out to her. I was like, you know what, I want to interview you on my show, and it would be lovely to have you and talk about your show, because her show is actually interesting. And yeah, it's about relationships, about how you can say what you want as a woman. It doesn't mean you're desperate, but it means you know what you want. And it was so interesting, but you don't want to miss that episode. It's there on my channel. So you can look for Francoise Patrice with the Miss Francoise show, and she's also on YouTube. So anyway, without all this guests, to be honest, guys, this show wouldn't still be running, because I am one person who loves having people over, instead of, like I told you, instead of interviewing people online. I would love to have people next to me, talk to me, and laugh. I love intimacy, right? So it was such a pleasure to have them on the Amanda Nothando show. So thank you so much to everybody who was a part of this, everybody who I say shout out to. So another huge thank you. I can't shout out because I can't even keep up with everybody that watches this show. I am so overwhelmed with the love and the support that you've shown for the Amanda Nothando show, because had it not been for you, everybody who supports me every time, you're like, oh my gosh, I remember when I went on break, I think it was on season 2 going 3, and everybody was like, Amanda, where are you? When is the show coming back? Like, I got WhatsApp text and all that jazz, and to me, I was like, wow, so you guys were actually watching, you know what I mean? And that actually means a lot to me, and it keeps me going, and it motivates me to do more and to do better. That's why now, because I have an amazing producer who's going to be a part, at least I'm not going to be producing this by myself now, and it's one thing when people start believing in your work and people want to see you do bigger and better, and they see your potential. It's just amazing. It's overwhelming, and I would love to thank the viewers who have supported me, those who supported me from day one, and those who joined along the way. It still means a lot trust me, it means a lot. And without your support, we wouldn't be still alive. I'm like alive. We wouldn't still be existing, and we wouldn't be talking of season 4. We wouldn't be talking of season 4. But guess what? We are actually talking of season 4, and we don't even know how many seasons we're gonna get at, right? And where we're gonna get to. So we're looking forward to where we're gonna get to. So hold up on that one. So lastly, I would like to thank those who helped me in the background, like in as much as most of the stuff. Yes, I was doing most of the stuff, but to be honest, me doing it alone does not mean there were no people out there to say, oh yeah, Amanda, can we help on this? Like I was telling you, I got to meet the likes of Yolene, who got to introduce me to Trish. I got to meet T through Yolene. I got to meet a lot of people, and at the same time I got to have other people come and help me shoot as well. Sometimes I got other people to come and help me shoot, the likes of Nyaradzi Mandea, the likes of Hannah, Lufiele. Like a lot of people were helping me here and there, and I would like to thank you guys for all your help, because without you guys I wouldn't be. I sometimes I tend to give up. I'm like, oh my gosh, and then you're like, guys, Amanda, do you need help? Right? I'm like, I think I need that right now. Right? So I am so grateful for you guys, and thank you for everything that you've done for me. So while we revamp the Amanda Nothando show, I have done actually a couple of vlogs in the last couple of weeks. I've done a couple of vlogs, so that's the thing, that's the material that I'm going to be putting out there, and for you to be watching a little bit, so that you don't forget that Amanda Nothando show still exists. So you actually still see it on my channel, but it's just that the show is the one that's on hold. So I have a ton of vlogs where I do the everybody loves to see how-tos, or oh yeah, how does Amanda prepare for this show, like how do you do this? So I did how to get ready with Amanda and all that. Like it was funny when I did it. I was like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, but it's for this young generation. The young generation, so amazing, it's funny. But I actually enjoyed it, which is funny. I enjoyed doing it. So you're gonna be seeing vlogs, and even when I went for my trip, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a vlog on this. And because I got to learn another culture, and got to see different things, and got to learn a lot. So you're gonna see vlogs while we do the behind the scenes, while we prepare for this. So if there are any questions, like I said, people were busy bombarding me with questions. You're like, oh my gosh, like you're leaving us in suspense and all that. Let the suspense stay, guys. Let's leave it at that, because hey, I'm also getting excited, yeah. Like I don't even know how to contain my excitement, to the point that sometimes I feel like I just need to get off social media, because I don't want to post. I don't want to put it out there. I just want to try and do it behind the scenes, and yeah. But then again, my job is on social media. Like right now I'm saying, okay, I'm doing my vlogs and everything, but I need to be on social media. But then again, I can't contain my excitement, and I can't wait for you guys to see what's coming up with this, and a whole lot more, and lots of giveaways, and yeah, interesting stuff. So all those were going to be coming out this summer. You're going to see my face a lot at these festivals. You're going to see a lot of interviews. You're going to see there's going to be a lot of things happening in Edmonton, and yours truly is going to be a part of most of it. So I look forward to that, and see you out there. So are there any questions? I'm taking questions right now. Do you want to ask anything? And I'm just going to give that a minute, seeing that there's not a lot of people online anymore. And if you're watching this after we've done this live, feel free to leave a question on the comment section below, and also even suggestions. Like I told you, in as much as we're revamping the show, we would love to do what you guys want to see, who you guys want to have here or see on the show, right? So it would be great to give your suggestions. We're taking suggestions, we're taking anything, but yeah, we look forward to that. And thank you so much for the support, and keep watching, because we're still here. We're here to stay. The Amanda Nothando show is here to stay. So in as much as we're going on break, we're coming back. Whether you like it or not, we're gonna be back. But anyway, since I am still talking and I see no questions, I guess this is a goodbye from me. And for now, yeah, exactly. Goodbye from me for now. And thank you so much for your love and support. And it just means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. So see you at the awards, and thank you so much for those who voted for the Amanda Nothando. Oh my gosh, it was so. That's another thing. Oh my gosh, I would love to thank those who nominated me for the ZAAs, the Zimbabwe Achievers Awards. Yeah, when I think about that, I'm like, good Lord, this is beyond me. If you're giving me an award by myself, how about with a team? You know what I mean? It's the nominations, which is big enough for me, right? And I bet big enough for everybody else. If you don't win, know that you are actually a winner. The fact that you've actually been noticed out there, your work has been noticed, is big enough. So I am so grateful for everybody that nominated me for the 2 awards, for the Media Personality of the Year, and the second one was People's Choice Awards. Thank you so much for the nominations, and those who voted after the fact, thank you so much for voting. So we will see you at the ZAAs at the Radisson Hotel. I'm looking forward to that. And then I see Zoe says you're welcome. Thank you so much, darlings. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we will see you then. And stay tuned for my vlogs. Stay tuned for everything that's happening in Edmonton. I will be seeing you there. Take care and God bless you. Mwah.